And the best thing that ever happened to me in my life was when my mother taught me about being the value of being a square. You crave that acceptance that comes with being part of the in crowd. Right? And this is where the culture deceives black people is because we all want to fit in. We all want to be seen as cool. Nobody wants to be seen as a square. And the best thing that ever happened to me in my life was when my mother taught me about being the value of being a square. By not feeling the urge to fit in, I saved myself a lot of money and a lot of energy. So effectively, that comfort with kind of being a little bit of a square. I don't know if anybody else feels that. I think a lot of you are here maybe because you don't always fit into other places, or you go places and if you're a critical thinker, sometimes you don't fit into the culture because some parts of the culture are built more on people following the crowd than they are built on people doing things that actually make sense and are logical. The first reaction is to say, well, you're a square, you don't fit in, right? You didn't go along with the crowd, so we hate you. And take it from me, I've always had that. And unfortunately, the downside of that is that in an unconscious society where billions of dollars are being made from keeping people unconscious, when you're the conscious person who questions things and looks around and says, that don't make no sense. Why are we doing this over here? That's going to make you a little bit of a square. They said, we used to think that the square guys were the nerds and the outsiders. He said the square guys had it right all along. He said, being the square, he said, I want to hang out with squares. He said, I don't want to hang out with people that are going to get me killed. He said, I want to hang out with people that are going to get me in situations where I'm going to lose all my money. I don't want to hang out with people that's going to get me locked up for 30 years. He said, I want to hang out with the squares. And then I understood. And so to me, the best blessing any young man could have, especially when I'm thinking about my own life, was to be okay with being seen as a little bit of a square in a culture that was becoming more and more toxic by the day.